Geobyte.
Hi students, welcome to the Geobyte Diploma series. In this video, let us discuss some more problems on moment of inertia. In the previous video also, we discussed some problems on moment of inertia. Look at the diagram which is given. It is Z section. You are asked to find the moment of inertia. Look at the problem. Find the moment of inertia. Find the 1 minute. Color is better to change the color. 1 minute. Find the moment of inertia about x-axis and y-axis for the given z section shown in figure. So you are asked to find the moment of inertia about x-axis and y-axis. Now for this case, let us cut the system or cut the section into 3 blocks. You can cut either vertically or horizontally. If I cut it horizontally like this, you can cut vertical also. Assume this is the section 1, section 2 and section 3. Then let us decide the B1, D1, B1, D1. B1 is the width for section 1, that is 120 mm, and D1 is the depth for section 1, 20 mm. Similarly, look at the section 2. B2 with the width for section 2 equal to 20 mm and depth for section 2, tell me depth for section 2 is only this part. This is the depth for section 2. Now this is only depth for section 2, that is the D2. So 1 minute, that is the D2. That D2 equal to 110 minus 20 is equal to 90 mm. Similarly, width for section 3, B3, look at the width for section 3. For section 3, this is the width, 80 mm. So width for section 3 is 80 mm and depth for section 3 is this one. This is the depth for section 3, that is equal to 20 mm. Now first let us find the x bar and y bar. With this information, I hope you can find the A1, A2, A3. A1 equal to B1, D1. A2 equal to B2, D2. A3 equal to B3, D3. All values are in mm square of the millimeter. Now for finding the x values, leftmost line is the reference line. So this is the reference line for finding the x values, and this is the reference line for finding the y values. This is the origin. So this is the y axis, this is the x axis. Then for finding the x1, y1, join the diagonals for section 1. Wherever the diagonals are meeting, that is the center of gravity for section 1. This is the x1, and this is the y1. Look at the x1. x1 equal to this one. This part plus half of the 120. That part is, this part is 80 minus 20, 60. 60 plus 120 by 2. Similarly, y1 equal to, look at the y1, 20 by 2. Similarly, join the diagonals for section 2. Let me change the color for the pen. Join the diagonals for section 2. Join the diagonals for section 2. Then this is the, that is the x2, 1 minute. Lines may be overlapping. For avoiding that one, what we do is better to draw upside like this. This is the x2 and this is the y2. Should be very careful because the space is limited. x2 equal to 60 plus 20 by 2. y2 equal to 20 plus this d2 is 90. d2 equal to 110 minus 90. 110 minus 20. 1 minute. Here the space is 20. Now y2 equal to 20 plus 90 by 2. Next, look at the section 3. Join the diagonals for section 3. Wherever the diagonals are meeting, that is the center of gravity G3. This is the G2. Then this is the x3, and this is the y3. Yes. Now let us find the x3, y3. x3 equal to, okay, I will write here. Please adjust. x3 equal, tell me, 80 by 2. And y3 equal to 110 plus 20 by 2. y3 equal to 110 plus 20 by 2. Now you can find the x bar. a1 x1 plus a2 x2 plus a3 x3 by a1 plus a2 plus a3. You are getting some value in some mm. Similarly, y bar equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 plus a3 y3 divided by a1 plus a2 plus a3. It is also in mm. After finding the x bar and y bar, then moment of inertia about x axis. Ixx1 equal to b1 d1 cube by 12 plus a1 h1 square. Here h1 equal to y bar minus y1. Similarly, you find the Ixx1. It is in mm power 4. Similarly, Ixx2 equal to b2 d2 cube by 12 plus a2 h2 square. Here h2 equal to y bar minus y2. Find the Ixx2 also in mm power 4. Ixx3 equal to b3. Ixx3 equal to b3 d3 cube by 12 plus a3 h3 square. Here h3 equal to y bar minus y3. Find the Ixx3 is also in mm power 4. Now total moment of inertia about x axis. Ixx equal to Ixx1 plus Ixx2 plus Ixx3. You substitute all the values for getting in mm power 4. Similarly, let us do for the Iy1 moment of inertia about y axis. Iy1 equal to d1 b1 cube by 12 plus a1 h1 square, where h1 equal to x bar minus x1. Similarly, okay, here you simplify it. 1 minute. You simplify it for getting its value in mm power 4. Similarly, Iy2 equal to d2 b2 cube by 12 plus a2 h2 square. a2 h2 square. Here h2 equal to y bar minus y, not y bar. Okay, you should be very careful. We are finding for y axis, for that x bar minus x2. Similarly, Iy3 equal to, okay, find the value and write here mm power 4. Iy3 equal to d3 b3 cube by 12 plus a3 h3 square. Here h3 equal to x bar minus x2. You substitute all values for getting Iy3 in mm power 4. Then total moment of inertia about y axis, Iy1 plus Iy2 plus Iy3. It gives the total moment of inertia about y axis in mm power 4. That is how we can find the moment of inertia for the given z section. I hope all of you understood. If you need any clarification regarding this problem, you can send a message to me. Definitely I will explain to you in online. Thank you. Let us do another problem. Yes, look at the next problem. The problem given is find the moment of inertia of the area shaded in figure about the axis AB. You are asked to find the moment of inertia about AB. AB is not marked. Let me mark that AB. 1 minute. AB. You are asked to decide the moment of inertia of the shaded portion about AB. You know, moment of inertia of the shaded portion about AB equal to moment of inertia. Look at the diagram. It is looking like a triangle and semicircle. You are asked to find the moment of inertia for the shaded portion. Therefore, moment of inertia, let me write like this. Moment of inertia about, or moment of inertia of the, moment of inertia, 1 minute. Moment of inertia of shaded area of about AB equal to IAB equal to moment of inertia of triangle. Look at the diagram. Moment of inertia of the triangle about AB minus moment of inertia of semicircle. Moment of inertia of semicircle about AB. Now, first let us find the moment of inertia of the triangle about AB. Here AB means the base. IAB for the first section. Let this is the first section, this is the second section. First section is triangle. Triangle formula BH cube by 12. BH cube by 12. B equal to, for the triangle B equal to 80. H also equal to 80. BH cube by 12. You simplify this value for getting around 3413333.3 mm power 4. Similarly, moment of inertia of the semicircle moment of inertia of the semicircle about AB. Here IAB, we are assuming semicircle is section 2 equal to pi by 128 into d power 4 equal to pi by 128 into 40 cube. You simplify this value to get around 62800 mm power 4. Then moment of inertia. Therefore, moment of inertia of shaded area IAB equal to moment of inertia of the triangle minus moment of inertia of the semicircle. Moment of inertia of the triangle 3413333.3 minus, for a semicircle 62800. Simplify this value for getting around 3350533 0.4 or 3 0.3 mm power 4. So that is the answer for this particular problem. So this is an easy problem. This kind of problem can be expected in the examination. Try to solve 2-3 times this problem. Very important problem. Let us discuss another problem. Right. Look at the next problem. A bar of T section has a flange. Flange width is 50 mm and 10 mm thick. The web is 80 mm deep and 10 mm thickness. Find the moment of inertia about centroidal axis xx and yy. You are asked to find the moment of inertia for centroidal axis. Now first let me construct the diagram, block diagram for the given data. You know, this is the flange. First let me construct the flange. This is the flange. Flange width is given. Flange width is 50 mm. Sometimes problem may not be given with diagram. Diagram needed to be constructed sometimes. This is the thickness. Thickness is given 10 mm. Okay. And web. This part is the 1 minute. Let me construct clearly. So now I am going to construct the web. This is the web. This is the web. This is the thickness of the web given 10 mm and the depth of the web is given. The depth of the web is given 80 mm. 80 mm. This is the 80 mm. That is the given diagram for the given section. Given data. This part is called flange. Otherwise, let me use another pen for your clarity. So this is the flange and this is the web. Flange and web. This is the flange. Okay. Now let us assume this is the section 1. Let me write at a corner. This is the section 1. This is the section 2. For section 1, B1 equal to 10 mm and D1 equal to, tell me what is the D1 value? 80 mm. Very good. 80 mm. B2 equal to 50 mm. D2 equal to 10 mm. With this information you can find the A1. A1 equal to, for a rectangle, area equal to breadth multiplied by depth. Similarly, A2 equal to B2 into D2. Both are in mm square. Both are in mm square. Now, you know, the given section is symmetrical about y-axis. Therefore, centroid should lie on that particular axis only. Let me write that point. Since the given section, since the given T section is symmetrical about y-axis, y-axis. Therefore centroid should lie, centroid should be lying, centroid should be lying on y-axis. Then you need to find the y bar. Here y bar formula you know it na, y bar equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 divided by a1 plus a2. For that I need to find the y1 y2. Join the diagonals for section 1. Wherever the diagonals are meeting, that is the g1. Then I can say this is the y1. This is the y1. Similarly, join the diagonals for section 2. Wherever the diagonals are meeting, that is the center of gravity, then this is the y2. y2. Look at the y1. y1 equal to 80 by 2. y2 equal to 80 plus 10 by 2. Then you substitute all values for getting the y bar. It is in mm. Now let us find the moment of inertia about x axis. Moment of inertia about x axis. It consists of two sections. Then Ixx1 equal to b1 d1 cube by 12 plus a1 h1 square. Here h1 equal to y bar minus y1. It gives in mm power 4. Similarly, Ixx2 equal to b2 d2 cube by 12 plus a2 h2 square. For this case, h2 equal to y bar minus y2. Then total moment of inertia about x axis, Ixx equal to Ixx1 plus Ixx2. You put these values, okay, 1 minute. I'll write the same step once again. Here you substitute all the values for getting in mm power 4. You try to simplify it. Ixx equal to Ixx1 plus Ixx2. You substitute all values for getting in mm power 4. Similarly, moment of inertia about y axis. y1 equal to d1, original formula d1 b1 cube by 12 plus a1 h1 square. Remember, since the section is symmetrical about y axis, this part is becoming 0 for finding the moment of inertia about y axis. Therefore, Iy1 equal to only d1 b1 cube by 12. You substitute all values for getting in mm power 4. I hope you understood why I took the a1 h1 square equal to 0 for this particular section, because h1 equal to what here? h1 equal to h1 equal to x bar minus x1. X bar minus x1. Here this fellow is becoming 0. Because it is symmetrical about y axis. Next, similarly, Iyy2 equal to original formula d2 b2 cube by 12 plus a2 h2 square. remember here h2 equal to x bar minus x2. This fellow is becoming 0. If this fellow is becoming 0, this part is becoming 0, then iy2 equal to d2 b2 cube by 12 only. The remaining part is 0. You substitute all values for getting in mm power 4. Therefore, Iyy equal to Iyy1 plus Iyy2. You simplify the value for getting in mm power 4. That is how you can find the Ixx and Iyy for the given T section. I hope you clearly understood. You try to simplify. If you need any clarifications regarding this moment of inertia numericals, you please send a message to me. Definitely I will explain to you in online. Thank you very much.
Geobyte.